I'm getting the point that says that we're live. Once you guys can confirm you hear me, we will get this show started. This is the part where I get to talk to myself for a minute, and Yavor says they can hear me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Knights of Honor 2 Sovereigns DevStream number 30. The Brad has a cold stream. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm probably gonna be clearing my throat a little bit and whatnot as I'm trying to, you still the show must go on even when you're a little bit under the weather. So we're still gonna be here, hopefully entertaining and having a good time. I have my wonderful friend Alex with me. Hey, Alex, how you doing today?
Hi, Brad. Hi, everyone. I'm great. It's a beautiful day here and a beautiful autumn. Actually, we haven't had such a good one for years, I think. So we are in very good mood, finishing up the game, and waiting the showdown.
Yeah. I see some of the normal characters, Yavor and Shoppo around. FIFA 23 is somewhat new, so but good to see you, Yavor. Yeah, Braves didn't do so well this year in the playoffs. None of the top seed teams did. So we have Astros and Phillies in the World Series. We'll see how that ends up. But it's all good. It happens. That's baseball. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize. My voice is a little bit raspy today. I think to your point, fall has definitely started. The temperature keeps on changing, and my body never likes it. So that's always a fun thing. But I mean, I'm fine. I just am congested, and that's the way it goes. Yeah, it's like I said, but on our last stream, we weren't gonna be too long in between streams, and we're gonna be even picking up more here in the future. So. You'll see us maybe as early as next week, even. We'll see. We're going to start streaming a little more frequently here and talking to you guys a little more frequent. So maybe we'll get an actual game series going where we actually play a game together. I'd be curious. We should start a forum thread and say if we were to start kind of like a let's play series here on the stream, which kingdom we should play. Do you have any favorites that you would choose, Alex?
I have played so many times with everything now that it's a matter of mood. If I want more dynamic game, I pick something in Central Europe. If I want something more relaxing, I usually go either in Africa or in the steppes because distances are bigger. You have less neighbors, so it pretty much depends what you want to do. Sometimes I want to play some pagan. Kingdom just to have variety in the gameplay and totally different strategies. It depends.
Yeah, it looks like Yavor is pagans all the way, and Shoppo says Teutonic Order. So we got some different votes going on. I don't think I've ever played a kingdom in Africa. I mean, I did a very, very long time ago, like years ago. But I haven't played an African campaign in a very long time. That could be an interesting.
Yeah, it's a totally different world when you play there.
Is it really?
Yeah, indeed. And so if you have no cavalry, you're pretty much doomed to to have endless wars with infantry walking around on those vast.
Yeah, but you get camel cavalry, right? You can get the camel resource down there.
Yeah, they also have horse cavalry. Most of the kingdoms, though, so we can pick one of those. They have some differences.
Pardon me. So we'll have to get a vote going and figure out if we decide to do a stream series of a particular kingdom, which kingdom we want to do. So we have a cool topic today. We're talking about AI. We are going to play a game. Ironically, and this is I'm not going to talk badly about him, but originally Georgie was supposed to be my guest today because this is his campaign that we're picking up from a multiplayer game. But Georgie had a dental thing, last minute dental. He's fine, but I guess he can't talk right now. His mouth is all numb, and he, I guess, today or this morning was like, "Hey, Alex, I guess you're gonna do the stream instead. Have fun." He kind of threw it to you last minute.
Yeah. He actually can talk, but it's it's painful, and we don't want to torture him like this. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he didn't know till the last minute, but we decided not to put so much pressure on him. And yeah.
I see the normal release date questions. I can tell you that you're probably gonna get some news soon. I'm not gonna tell you when, but it's much sooner than you may think. So we don't have anything to announce quite yet, but you're gonna keep tuned to our social, keep tuned to our stuff. I think in the near future you may finally no longer have to ask that question. Not gonna give you a timeline on when, because if I do, people will get mad. But it's not gonna be. It's. I think I told you guys a while ago. Once you start seeing the streams show more of the game and things starting to ramp up, you're gonna tell them we're getting closer. So I'm not gonna try to overhype it. You may want to pay attention to how frequently we're streaming and do the math for yourself. And we'll probably have something super exciting to announce in the very near future. So just stay tuned. Can't say anything more than that. I'm gonna tease because I can, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. So today, yeah, chamomile tea is great. That's for sure. It's really more just like I've been coughing a lot, so it's worn out from coughing. Hopefully, I'm on the tail end of this thing. I've been sick for about a week, so it's all good. So today we're talking about AI, and Alex had a chance to get up to speed before we did this. AI is a really interesting topic because it's such a multi-layered thing to discuss, and I think um, one thing that's really important to kind of start when we start talking about AI is just the goal of what AI is, which is to really create. And I actually like Yavor, who's on in the chat, was talking about this. It's kind of like your robot friend. You want the AI that makes the game more fun for you. That's a really big element of all of this.
We 100% support that what Yavor said, because this is the whole point of the AI. It's not simulating human behavior. It's not making it the hardest and most challenging it can be, but it's making the game fun for everyone who plays it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is also about trying to make the AI feel really organic and dynamic because when you're playing multiple games over and over again, you want to see new things happening. You want to see the AI surprising you a little bit, even how they interact with each other. I mean, all of that kind of creates this tapestry that you get to play on. So I think that's really important that you get to see that. Now we have a save file today that we're going to play. It's Georgie's save file. I did mess around with it a little bit on my own last night, so I've gotten familiar. Alex has no idea what was going on, so he'll have to help me out as we're kind of navigating that together. Before we do that, we are going to walk through a little bit of the dev diary. By the way, we posted the dev diary on our dev site, our community site, community.knightsofhonor.com. Encourage you to go read it. It's a short and sweet one, just about how we think about AI. Now, there were a number of things that we added into the AI. Because in the beginning, it was just really a single-minded try to conquer the player, and then we had to really expand it so it had multiple motivations. It's not really just a single-minded process. It has a lot of different decision making that it goes into in order to create the immersive experience we're aiming for.
Yeah, we can say that the different aspects of the AI are even almost completely separated. There is a part of the AI which thinks about the overall kingdom management and building and so on, economy. There is a part of the AI which controls the armies, hires armies, and so on, synchronizes armies. There is diplomacy, decision making, which is also totally different part of the AI. And finally, we have tactical battles AI, which is completely separate thing, controlling every squad in a battle.
Yeah, all these different things are all kind of working together to create that experience too. And I think one thing that I thought was interesting about the dev diary is that behind the scenes, the different kind of directives, I guess, or parts of the AI that are trying to make decisions, they get these different budgets in a way, like how much they spend towards certain goals they're trying to achieve. How do those budgets work in various circumstances?
Well, they have some variation depending on kingdom, king, and circumstances. But the general idea is that the eye of a kingdom has some balance on what to do in regards of well. We don't want it to spend all its gold on, for example, espionage or only on military or just development, and the budgets just find the priorities, which are the most important things of each of these aspects, and try to balance out between them.
So it's I know in the stream, the or in the so the stream, in the diary we talked about the like the leaning in on what class the king is. So I'm guessing when you mentioned espionage, right? If your king is a spy class, then that kingdom may spend a little more money on espionage actions to kind of take advantage of those king skills, and vice versa. If it was a merchant, maybe it's going to do more trade type actions. Is that kind of how that budget personality aspect works?
Yes, this is part of it. It's of course much more complex, but this is something that is part of the decision making and the budget splitting of the AI.
But it's still dynamic, right? So like if you had two espionage kings for two different kingdoms, they're still going to make different decisions, though.
Yeah, there's even if you try to to have two kingdoms think the same way, it's almost impossible at the moment, just because of the different circumstances, kings and some are random added variety of preferences.
I know that we're doing a lot of trailer work right now and prepping some really exciting videos for all of you. And it's one of the things that came up when talking with the trailer team that we're working with, and that it's there's so many layers to how the AIs make decisions that every time you play, even the same save file like four times in a row, very very different things are going to happen. The AI is always evaluating and making different decisions for each kingdom. It's extremely dynamic. Now, one way to make approach this, because it's such a complicated set of systems, what are some of the balancing that you guys have had to do in order to make the AI work? Like, what are some of the levers you've had to pull or tune to make the AI feel good for the player?
It's a very complex question because we iterated a lot on this. On the different aspects of the AI, there are different things that depend on difficulty level and settings. And we have first a lot of decision making on diplomacy that depends on difficulty. For example, on easier difficulties, AI is more eager to accept vassalage from the player or a white piece, just to not to completely finish off the players when they're down on the ground, so to say. But it's in no way easier to vassalize an AI kingdom. We have some resource boosts. We don't want to hide that. We think that it's okay to boost the AI in order to make the game more challenging for players who want that. And we have different behavior on all other levels. Aggressiveness towards the player mainly. Different behavior in tactical battles. For example,
Well, maybe we should,
how
hold on. Let me
yes,
jump in. Let's talk about something a little more specific because you're we're kind of on general terms again. That really
yeah,
helps people get an insight into what we're talking about. So one thing we talked about in the diary was as an example, balancing how marriage opportunities are done. Because obviously the AI could just marry themselves off and have no options available for the player. So what are some of the things that we've done to kind of weigh, as an example, right? Like how the AI makes the decisions about both who it marries and when it marries and whatnot.
yeah, that's a very interesting topic because it's extremely multi-layered. I was personally balancing this out, and it took so many iterations uh, because marriage is very very complex, and if you have too many marriages between AI kingdoms, there is nothing left for the players to marry. because just imagine that each AI can immediately check out each princess or prince on the map, and they can marry on the very millisecond in which that prince or princess is available for marriage. So if we just let the AI play like a player, but a player who can make 1,000 clicks per second, it will be just not fun for anyone. So we have different behavior between AI to AI and between AI to player. On easier difficulties, it's a bit easier to marry your princess to princesses. And this is a very significant boost because you can make some inheritance claims and so on. And on harder difficulties, it's more difficult, but so it's very complex together with the AI to AI decision making.
Yeah, I think it's even in the diary there's the comments about the AI even being careful about marrying princesses off too frequently too, even as a balancing act. Because if you're not careful, the player could just become entwined in a whole bunch of different places that would or situations where they could lose control of their kingdom, or basically make the game unfun by kind of tipping the balance in a direction that simplifies the mechanics a little too much.
Yeah, and if you lose the balance and they start marrying too little, then there are no new characters on the map. This is just so hard to balance. I cannot even explain it.
Yeah, it's funny because when we talk about AI, everyone always just thinks about the simple things like where it's building and how it's moving. But there's a game like Knights of Honor 2 is so complex that there's all these different decisions that you as a player you're making when you're focusing on one thing. But all these kingdoms across the entire world are creating this dynamic, this diplomacy, these relations between kingdoms, a history between them, who's betraying whom, who's entwined with whom, and all those things have to happen all the time. So I think it's a really, it's very neat as to kind of geek out a little bit about just how many different layers there are to how each kingdom, and there's how many, like 150, 200 something kingdoms in the world.
During a single period, you have about 100, but altogether in the 3 periods, counting the province kingdoms, there are more than 500 actually.
Yeah. So it's a lot of dynamics to balance. So now what? Pardon me. One thing that I thought also was interesting though is that we mentioned that the AI still does some, and I've experienced this myself a number of times. It still does some really advanced plays. Like there are things that happen where you're like, whoa, how did it get itself into that circumstance, or how did it make that happen? Do you have any kind of stories, ones that are not broken, like ones that are in the current version of balance, maybe, but stories where the AI kind of surprised you, like maybe regarding diplomacy, like something that happened where you're like, oh my gosh, I did not like that.
Yeah, recently I had a game that it actually happened in the past few times, but it's something that just feels so tricky from the AI when it happens. The AI often likes to demand you to attack a kingdom which that certain AI dislikes. And it often can offer you something very rewarding, like gold, marriage, and so on. And you're usually eager to jump in the war, especially if you're ready. And when it turns out that the first AI that actually demanded you to attack the kingdom has a defensive pact against you with the second kingdom, you feel so so much not cheated but outsmarted. It hurts. You turn out in a war against those two kingdoms, and it's painful sometimes.
So the AI uses it to kind of trick you into a war, and not take the penalty of losing all their opinions with their own people, because you're the one you were the instigator. It's like the king of that kingdom forced you to attack one of their allies, and you had no idea. And now all of a sudden you're embroiled in a war against the very person that gave you the incentive to do it in the first place.
Yeah, and they have
Very
alliance
Game of
already.
Thrones.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
It's like, oh, you should definitely attack Kingdom B, please. If you do that, that'd be great. And then as soon as you attack Kingdom B, oh, by the way, thanks. Now I'm gonna attack you and defend my good friend's Kingdom B. What a nefarious. Yeah, I think that something I always find really interesting is watching the AI. And this happened to me once before. I've watched it happen. It hasn't happened to me directly, but I've watched the AI do marriage and then assassinate the king. I've seen that happen a few times, and all of a sudden the kingdom changes hands, and you're like, whoa! And you see all like the log messages popping up, and they're just kind of battling amongst themselves. I'm usually really protective about who I marry because I don't want to ever have that happen to me. But I've definitely seen it happen a few times. It's a long con play, but it can definitely work out if you sit there and use the espionage features in certain ways.
Yeah. Sometimes they do that. Usually they are more friendly towards their royal ties kingdoms, but sometimes they are sneaky.
Yeah. Now, before we go, and we're gonna play live here for the second half of the stream. One thing I do want to talk about really quick is a question that we get all the time, which is yeah, exactly, Shoppo. Careful who you marry. Hey, man of valor, good to see you. Lord Unhold asked, will it be the king of? I think you mean like the emperor of the world, right? The victory condition where you basically claim being the emperor of the world or the king of the whole world. That's still a victory condition. So if that's what you're asking, then yes, still a victory condition that you can chase in Knights of Honor too. So a question we get asked a lot is about AI cheating, and it's always kind of I don't know why it's controversial, but it's something that comes up, and I think the AI cheats, but maybe not in the way that people are embodying it. It's not like it's going to pump out 10 armies on you as you're trying to conquer them and make it feel unfair. We really use the advantages the AI gets in certain circumstances to try to create more fun moments for the player, because obviously AI can't play like a player can.
Yeah, AI does not cheat in that way in Knights of Honor. It can have a boost, but it can never just spawn an army out of nowhere or something like this. And we're perfectly okay, as I said earlier, with that type of tweaking the experience for the players, because it's a very complex game. You definitely don't want 100 kingdoms that behave like players and have the same rules like players. It's just a must when you develop a game like this to make different behavior towards the player and towards other AIs. For me, it's just even a strange notion that one AI must behave exactly like player. This is not a chess. It's like you never see NPC dragons trying to complete quests in Baldur Gates, right? Or it's just very different for every game, and we have tried to make the AI behave differently, but logically. It's not just random and unexplainable behavior. On the contrary, we are trying to take a lot of events, past events, relations, and other tons of other things when an AI makes a decision. But yeah, it plays different in a different way against player.
Yeah, and it's we also, in the same token, the AI makes mistakes too. It has some of the quote unquote cheating advantages, but at the same time, it also can't play perfect. Because if it played perfect, it would just, like you said, it can do 1,000 clicks in a second. It would move all of their armies, build all the things, make all the diplomatic stuff, hire everyone exactly what they need to, and that wouldn't be fun either. So it's a balancing act between adding some of that slop in there, so you get the right level of kind of handicaps, and also giving it advantages so it can stay in the game and create a fun experience. You don't want to play in a world that's dead. You want to play in a world that's alive.
Yeah, it's very easy to explain for the tactical battles. Not to explain, but to give an example. It's if you play on easier difficulties, DI does not have such a strict composition, does not protect its range units so much as an as it can, because it can kite you a lot. Just always pull back the archers and control every squad by itself at the same time, something that a player can never do. And if we don't pull back some punches, it will be just impossible for the novice players to play tactical battles.
Well, let's go ahead and get into this game over here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch, and we're gonna do some live gameplay and see if we can get ourselves out of this circumstance that and we'll. I don't know how long this is gonna go. I played this match. I played this map or this save file for about an hour last night, to kind of see what I could pull off, and obviously I think it's gonna go differently this time than it did last time. So we are. Let me pause it here. We're playing as Saxony. We have a few different kingdoms. We have a couple down here that are developed, but they're relatively isolated. And then we have this war going on. We have a defensive pact. Yeah, it's a war between us and France. And I don't know how Georgia got himself in this circumstance. He's basically by himself fighting three kingdoms, I guess, just for the lulz. I would have probably tried to get some help. So we got this siege of Cologne going on, which is not going great. And then we have this fight over here, which is going all right, but we're going to come out of it pretty beaten up. We have our two marshals. They have the two marshals. We should win this, but it's a tough one. And then we have this new army down here, but I'm guessing, used all of our peasants and people to build these armies, which are also fatigued. So we're not really in the best situation here. He does have some defenses over in Messine, so I could go and rob those to kind of fill up this army a little bit. I could build one light infantry here, but if I do, then I'm going to have a hard time refilling these armies once they're done. So I think what I'm going to do, even though this is a little bit risky, is I'm going to move this army down to Messine and rob its defenders for the moment, just to get some restock. He also has a little bit of stability issues. I mean, not everywhere, but it's not the best, and he hasn't integrated this place either. So I don't know. I was hoping that Georgie was going to be on here. I was asking what in the heck he was doing. This game is kind of a mess, but we'll see how it goes. And then his king is a marshal. I want to ask him how in the world he got both his merchant and his spy captured in the war. I'm guessing he was doing he was trading with one of these kingdoms, did an espionage action, got caught, and the war started, and now both of them are in prison.
That's just a guess, but probably the spy was sent there to free the merchant and failed miserably. But yeah, seeing the situation, probably that's why Georgie made up the two-take and just bail from the stream.
Yeah, it's not the best. By the way, I don't mind backseat gaming, so if you guys want to throw in some suggestions. Also, I think we have.
Sire, one of our prisoners was exiled by his kingdom.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, we have a few prisoners, too. Oh, great. Prison break.
After the battle, you can probably resupply down south, because there are a lot of free peasants there.
Sire, we've received a letter
and you have some levies.
Oh, wait. The Pope wants us to do a crusade. We are in no... That's going to make people mad, though. I'm going to just not make that decision for a minute. I was going to check. So now that this fight is done...
My sword is yours.
Oh my god, these armies are so beat up.
War is coming.
Can you check who's the crusade against?
Almohads. Yeah, we don't want to get involved in that.
Definitely.
We don't have the forces for it. All right, I'm gonna pull my king back here.
Sire, we have spotted enemy troops marching through our lands.
I haven't slept in a bed for ages.
I really do want to establish order, but I don't want to do it forcefully. I think I'm gonna dice roll for the adopt population run. It's expensive, but
55%. I think it's worth trying at the moment.
Bless you,
me too,
my lord.
And so the way adopt population works is it allows you to attempt to peaceably adopt this kingdom. If we can do that, that would be nice.
My troops are waiting.
You should definitely try to kill the units and probably join in on that siege.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. No, I can't do full screen, unfortunately, because I have a monitor that is not 16:9. So if I full screen, things get really wacky. So this is the right now. This is the best. It's still mostly. I mean, I'm looking at the stream right now. It looks fine. What is the? Oh, you mean full screen for the stream? I see what you're saying. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think that he could probably full screen the game for a little bit. That's fine. We'll actually work on that. We can maybe be able to do some better layouts for without the headers or whatnot. I don't know if you can do that. We have producer Alex in the background. I'm not sure if you can do that on the fly, where you can kind of layer us on top. We'll see. All right, so I'm here.
I was planning to do that anyway.
I probably should grab a light infantry unit or two. Okay, so now I'm 21 over here. I'm gonna
Sire,
take
our enemies
these
were reinforced in
guys.
battle.
5,000. 21. Oh, I don't know if I can win that.
You have good chances because you have Marshal King, who is level 15. Can you check out what skills does he have?
We got to start heading that way anyways now, because we don't have time to wait. Can I grab one more unit? I can't. Georgie, what have you done to us?
War is coming.
Let's see. He
My
has
lord, enemy troops
archery,
have invaded our
infantry
lands.
tactics, medicine.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
not bad at all.
I'll have ransom opportunity. Oh shoot, went away. Okay.
I see that your diplomat is in Poland. Maybe you can try to have them as allies. I'm not sure what that diplomat is doing there right now.
Yeah, I mean Georgie is just chaos here. I think he's trying to make sure that Poland doesn't attack. We could ask them to join the war and say they would. Are they enemies or let's see, they don't seem to care about France. Do you want to try to pull them into the war?
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Ah! Well, okay. I'm not attacking him. Come on, Boleslaw. Be nice. That Boleslaw's a dick. He's like, well, maybe you should not do it too. And I'm like, well, I would love to not do it, but yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot for nothing.
Maybe you can relocate that diplomat and try to negotiate peace with
We can find a solution.
Bohemia.
We have problems with the foreign population, sire. Our merchant's opinion has suffered. Our
What happened?
nobility's opinion has taken a hit.
What happened? Oh, I think the integration failed.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Really?
You must run from that battle. But also try to defend the siege at the same time.
I'm gonna have to retreat.
Run! Run for your lives!
No,
We are crushed!
just don't click until it runs away. Yeah.
What is your wish?
Oh my god. They're not gonna make
The
it.
enemy has captured one of our towns and a province, my lord. We have angered our nobility.
Full.
You can try to take them on a field battle down here.
What is your command?
To battle and victory!
Oh my god, Georgie, you're such a mess.
War is coming.
Should
we march?
I don't. He's gonna run away.
I am ready.
What is your wish?
Oh, you can
We need to go up
potentially
and crush that rebellion.
or try to take back
Shall we march?
Cologne.
For the crown!
What is your command? Done.
Crush the rebellion. At least we'll get Brenham back right away.
Kill them all.
I don't know if I can retreat again.
Retreat! Retreat!
What is
Dang
your
it.
wish?
My sword is yours, sire.
When I played last night, I was actually
My
able
troops
to
are
get
waiting.
peace before Cologne
I am
fell.
ready. Your orders will arrive soon.
I'm gonna see if I can
For the crown.
meander this army south. Oh boy.
My lord, a marriage proposal has come our way.
Marriage
Crush
proposal.
the resistance.
I think you need friends right now.
Yeah, we need friends. We need buddies. But I think if I can. Oh, is he gonna run
I'm
to the?
ready. For the
No, don't you dare.
crown! I will crush
There you
these
go.
bugs.
More troops have come to aid in our battle.
Glenn.
The Pope has excommunicated the heretics.
Wait. Are you serious? Can't.
Oh, the Pope
All right.
is.
I got my
What is your
army
command?
out.
Back to the castle.
What little is left with it. I wonder if I can take it down here and try to recover a little
Our
bit.
nobility's opinion has taken a hit. The opinion of our
It's a bit
clergy
risky passing
dwindles,
nearby
sire.
that castle because you're taking
Sire,
attrition damage
our
and
diplomat managed to improve our
finish you off.
relations.
Done.
there
As
is
you
a
wish.
chance. It's a very weak castle at the
Army's
moment.
moving.
Yeah, but I got to get him out of there. I mean, it's. I think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
troops are waiting. Off I go.
And I refill him here, but I can't. I wonder.
Help me, sire.
Yeah, I can still fight the RTS battles. I'm
Fight
not
with
going to right
honor.
now because I'm trying to metagame this a little bit.
What is
All
your
right,
wish?
so I'm gonna see if I can get. I
Home,
wonder if we can just go
sweet home.
here. We should be able to at least refill our troops there, even though we can't build anything. There's no barracks here. I could. You know, we so he's already fully built on all these. We have housing.
We've strengthened the opinion of our army. We've gained favor
All right.
with our nobility.
Well, that works.
Sire, a rebel army has been
you can
defeated.
appoint
The enemy army leader is in
governor
our
to Bremen.
custody.
A foreign spy was intercepted and killed by our guards.
Oh, you got a
I
spy.
killed a German spy. Nice. Yeah, we do need a governor here. Let's do well, the merchants. We'll do one of the
It is an
marshals.
honor, sire.
Fine.
My liege.
All right. So I'm sorry. I'm really concentrating right now. Yeah, it's definitely about the war. Yavor, I don't know if we're winning. Right? I think we're doing
At
something.
once.
All right. So we've refilled that
My
army.
troops are waiting.
Let's
sword is
go
yours,
and see.
sire.
Can I refill him? I
Consider it
can.
done,
All right.
sire.
So now we have these two armies back to full
What is your
strength.
wish?
I wonder if I should try to go back to take Cologne while they're still kind of on our side a
Any
little bit.
tactical advice? For the crown!
We are on our way.
Yeah, I think you should. But
What
you
are the
you,
other-
Orders.
My sword is yours, sire.
you can hire a bit more archers if you're going to siege a town.
My blade
You
is
have
sharp.
levies.
Yeah, but I don't have any place that I can build them. Except for here, maybe.
What is your
Yep.
wish?
Yes.
You think I should run all the way over there
Any
to,
tactical
before?
advice?
I guess I can.
What is your wish? If you insist.
The Queen has given birth to a
Nice.
healthy prince.
I don't have that much.
You have no money left for army, so I think you shouldn't. But you can execute the rebel leader you have to gain some crown authority, and probably release the other one
I can pay you
to
handsomely.
get some nobility opinion.
I could also send him as a rebel to France.
Yeah. You have good chance, and it's not very expensive, by the way.
I think doing that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I can't send him to France. I can send him to let's see. I can send him to Flanders. I'm also in a war against them. Flanders or Germany, what do you think?
Flanders, they're an aim you can take at this
Our
point.
All right,
crown
let's do that.
authority is dwindling, my lord.
And then I'm going to execute this one.
We have increased our crown authority, my lord. Our opinion with the clergy has taken a loss.
You managed to make a
Child of
rebellion, but
peace and nobility.
they are not loyalists. But they will still cause some problems to
I
France.
thirst for battle.
To Flanders.
Chicken. Well, these guys
This
have.
is a good
I don't want to
strategy.
overstack this army though, because I want to use. Yeah, I want to use that
What
to
is your
heal my
wish?
other, or to strengthen that armor
My
so
troops are
it's
waiting.
siege.
We are on our way.
No, this is not how I turned it around yesterday, but maybe we are turning it around. I wish I could build housing here to get the pop going up faster. I'm tempted to remove the village militia.
It's an option.
Because there's the pop growth from yeah, I could but if I use diplomacy right now to end it, then I'm not going to be able to get back. Oh shoot, they're trying to get.
Our foes beseech you to sign for peace, my lord.
They actually
Get
destroyed.
peace. I'm gonna lose this province.
Your rebels destroyed one of Flanders' armies, but they are not your loyalists. So
I think I want to take Cologne back before I go to peace, don't I?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. There's a much stronger army now. Let's
What
go
is
take
your
these two
wish?
armies and roll in there.
My troops are waiting.
You
Let
can
us
wait a bit to
restart
see
and
what will
rest.
the rebels do. Maybe they
Yes?
will aid you by fighting more Flanders troops.
Well, they're already destroying one of Flanders' army right now, so isn't this a good time to jump in there and like sneak in and start the siege?
Yeah. Maybe, but then you might have to fight the rebels and Flanders
My
afterwards.
troops are waiting.
It's a risk. You can try.
What do you think? Should I wait, guys, or should I go in there? Let's speed things up a little bit. I think I should go in there. What does chat think? Wait. What? We have conflicting opinions with chat. Some people say
We'll
wait.
arrive soon.
For the crown.
Some people says charge.
Sire,
No way Brad has
one of
survived
our
for 2
Catholic
hours. Come
cousins
on
has
now.
been excommunicated.
Oh, no. I'm going to wait for the two armies. I mean, wait and let the rebels kind of figure this stuff out. I think I'm going to go in.
Oh, two armies coming.
Oh.
I thirst for battle.
They will probably attack the rebels.
Yeah, I'm
because
going to
they're-
wait for them to attack the rebels, and then I'll attack their town.
Yeah, that will be great. Actually.
Don't you dare enforce that town. No. Oh. The AI is being smart.
They don't want to rush it.
Should we march? Marching on.
Maybe if I start
What
moving
is
away,
your
maybe I'll juke them.
For the crown.
Yeah,
I'm going to juke them.
you're definitely scaring them right now with your 4,000 troops there.
Dang
My
it.
troops are waiting.
There they go. They're falling for it. Did they start the fight?
Yeah.
They did.
They're-
All right, here we go.
Starve them to death.
Let none
I'll let them
enter
fight
or
it out. They're
leave
gonna
this
win this
castle.
fight, but they're gonna take some losses, and then maybe they'll try to trigger. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this. By the way, while I'm doing this, I know we have 10 minutes left. I'm not gonna stop playing. I want to answer questions while we're doing this, but I'm gonna. We gotta see this through. What? A better sovereign? What are you talking about? Look at this. I'm saving my people. I'm letting the rebels and them fight it out. We're sieging Cologne back. Look at this.
Our
Better than
ranks were
what? Look at this.
reinforced by another army.
Better than what? You see how great this siege is? Oh, I'm doing awesome. All right. I don't know, dude. I'm really tempted to yeah, that is the rebel I paid to go to Flanders. So let's all take a second to enjoy the brilliance of what I've done so far. I conquered
We have improved our relations
Bremen
with a foreign
by
kingdom.
killing rebel
Enemy
armies.
troops are
I
attempting to
got
break our siege.
a rebel in Bremen that I captured. I paid him to go to Flanders and rebel. He did. When he went to Flanders, I think he went over here to help with this fight. So now Flanders has been occupied dealing with that rebellion, and then I've snuck in and I'm trying to take Cologne back. And then once I take Cologne back, super peace. Like, forget it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm going to go recover. But I want Cologne. I'm not going to, I hear that many, many years from now, there's going to be a really, really awesome games convention that will happen in this city. So I want to make sure that it's a Saxony city before, Gamescom and whatever. Like, we have to own Cologne. That's important. Future of both the Saxony people and us as gamers.
We'll break their defenses.
I'm not sure if anyone likes that joke, but I like.
A
here it goes.
hostile army has joined in battle against us.
You can actually use that enlightenment mission with the cleric. You need a lot of books at this point.
Hold on. You think so? Let's see.
I
Cleric.
greet the brightest ruler in the world.
It's only a 65% chance, but it's not a bad one.
It's cheap
I
enough.
will exchange
Yeah, we'll do
knowledge
it. You're
with
right.
these fine people.
So they're trying to break the siege. They will lose. Poland likes me more. Not enough to start the fight, but Poland likes me more. That's right. Laura Unhold, go Saxons. I have to admit, Alex, this is not the way that I recovered this game last night. It's different, but I think it's going to work out.
Oh, something's coming. Germany?
Wait, where? Yeah, but that's peasant army. I think,
It's not scary.
We captured a new province.
There we
Our
go.
army's opinion
And
has
now,
improved.
do they still have the peace offer on the table? They do not.
You can try to make a separate peace with Flanders first and demand your prisoners freed. I'm not sure whether they will agree, but
I don't want tribute. If I do white peace, so hold on. If I do white peace, will they still release my people?
they might release them afterwards, but it's not guaranteed. You should demand it as a tribute, or at least try to negotiate it. Release prisoners.
A member of our court was released
they're
from
free.
prison. We've gained favor with our nobility.
All right.
Sire,
All right.
our enemy offers
Hold on a second.
peace.
Let me pause it here. Who was it in chat that was saying that Brad the Sovereign was not kicking ass and taking names? Let's just comment for a second for how this went down. I came into, albeit Georgie's mess, not my mess, because I would have not gotten myself in this situation in the first place. But I came into this fight with armies that were decimated, a town under siege, 2 towns under siege. I have now recovered all 3 of my armies. I sent a rebel against my enemy. I took one of my towns lost back. I used that as leverage to get both of my prisoners released for free and get peace with one of my enemies. I think Sovereign Brad is doing all right.
And what we also see is that France has sent you an offer, which is most probably peace offer. Yeah.
And I think I'm going to accept it and rebuild. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Our war has come
And now
to
I'm
an
no
end.
longer entangled in foreign affairs. And I have a chance to integrate Cologne into my lands. And, you know, the people of Saxony rejoice. Yes, Fat Rush, the game has extensive multiplayer. This was actually, and this is another cool thing, this is actually a multiplayer save. So this was a game that was being played against other people. And, but you can take multiplayer saves and play them on your own in single player. So, I do take it personally, Chapo. I am taste skilled, and I did awesome. And I could, I don't think I want to establish order. That sounds like a bad decision.
Yeah, you can just wait for the cleric to complete the enlightenment mission and then try build up the population.
Well, Lord Unhold, the original had multiplayer, but not in the worldview. It just had the little skirmish RTS multiplayer.
Should we
So
march?
now we have full on. Now you can't play RTS battles in multiplayer. We talked about that in another Dev Diary / DevStream, so you can go
A
read
foreign
about why that
loyalist
is later. I can't
rebellion
really go into
plagues
the
our
long explanation now.
provinces.
Wait, what? Oh, you think you're gonna rebel, huh? We'll see about that.
Warm food at last.
We will never
You can send your
surrender.
merchant to trade. The one which was imprisoned is now idle.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Good point. Trade with Kingdom. Let's trade with, I don't know, Holland sounds good.
Oh, you have no free commerce.
I do not have any free commerce. We'll fix that. It's because Cologne got taken. I think when Cologne comes back, we'll
Home sweet home.
Definitely.
we also could build
Rebels are plundering our settlement, my lord.
yeah, I know, calm down.
You can invest in saltpeter. It will be the first one in your kingdom. So you'll get the goods produced.
Not a bad idea. Damn it.
At once.
Sire, we've spotted mercenaries camping in our lands.
We took another step on our path.
Nice. Look at all them books.
Get some skills.
May God bless you, my lord.
I want to adopt population. I guess learning may be a good one to get for him.
Yeah, it depends whether you can make him a governor somewhere.
There is
But
no
eventually
bad
you will be able to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this
I
too. So I'm
feel
gonna make him governor of
enlightened
Cologne
now.
when I take it back.
I greet the brightest ruler in the world.
And then I'm gonna try to adopt. I don't have the money for it yet, but I'm gonna try to adopt population once. I don't know how to do that yet. Yeah, there are some tradition opportunities too. I know, but
A new building has been finished, sire.
You already have
readings.
many.
Readings from Texas, Herman, and Bulgaria. Alex is over in Bulgaria. Man, we're almost done with the stream. I'm actually having fun. I wanna.
The
Oh, here we
enemy
go.
will
We're
fall,
we're
I
gonna
assure you.
finish off these rebels. Nuremberg is quite unhappy, actually. I wonder if we can.
They are currently pagans for some reason. Probably somebody converted them. It will be very helpful if you can convert them
Yeah,
to
good
your religion.
eye. They're also disloyal because they were conquered.
Yeah. But this will
But
take
I don't
time.
want to try to convert them yet. I want to integrate in Cologne first.
Fight with
I think
honor.
everyone's at the edge of their seats. Well, so different. Like if I go here, there are different buildings that can provide happiness. Like you can get some from some of the church improvements. I think will do happiness. Is it? No. Yeah. Schools can do happiness. You also can get happiness from brothels.
A
You can
diplomatic
get it from the public
message has
bath
arrived.
inside of housing. So different provinces can be built, and then in those provinces, depending on what your upgrades are, you can get happiness from them. Ooh.
That's not very good because you recently ended the war against them.
Sire, we've pleased our
And
nobility.
this will be
Sire, I am
breaking
happy
the
to
truce.
report that the rebel scum are gone.
We
Not a bad
captured
idea.
the enemy's army leader.
Okay.
Long live the king!
We've stopped the enemy from plundering our settlement. Infidels beware, a new crusade is coming.
Good day,
Can
sir.
I do this yet? 61%.
Saddle my donkey.
Where'd my
Enemy
king
troops
go?
have crossed our borders.
I haven't slept in a bed for ages.
My troops are waiting.
What is your command?
The
gonna
enemy is
pillage, aren't they?
pillaging one of our
Those
settlements.
punk. Pillagers. Always pillagers.
Yeah,
This is a
this is a
good
weak
strategy.
army. They cannot do anything else, but they might support it with another one.
So wait, who all am I at war with? Oh, so just Germany and Luxembourg. That's it.
I think that Germany was stuck from too many places in that game. I actually played Navarra, but they were excommunicated, I think, and they are not so tough right now.
Yeah, I know they're plundering Cologne. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Look at him go. Go. You ain't taking my food.
Sire, our
You
diplomat
ain't.
managed to improve our relations.
You know, I don't understand why we care about Poland. Like, someone needs to ask Georgie why we care about Poland in this game. Like, what was the
at your
point?
fingertips.
I have no idea, actually. Probably he wanted to trade with them or something. Or it's like you said, probably he might have been afraid that
All right, so before we end this stream, do we think that the approval is going to work or not? What's your bet? Do we think that Sir Jordan of Messian is going to successfully convert the Cologne people to our way of life, the joys of gaming, and whatever we call our channel? Or do you think they're going to fail and the Cologne people are going to be very mad at me? What do we think?
61%.
Nordor thinks it's going to work. Beldroth trusts him. Okay, we have trust in Cleric Jordan of Messian. Lots of people trust him. So what do we... So, I mean, I should say it before I do this. Like, you don't want to keep playing this. But if he fails, then what do we do? Do we send him packing? Do we give him another chance? See, Alex doesn't want to send him packing. I don't know if I accept failure in my...
No, he's your precious cleric. You should forgive him.
I'm going to say this. Forgive him. Do we forgive? What was his name? Jordan, I think.
Yeah, from my son.
Jordan or not. That's the save file.
It's funny
If
that
it fails, 1 hour longer stream today. I don't know if well, as he Shapo does not believe in Jordan of Messian. All right, let's see what happens. Come on, Jordan. Show me conversion or approval. Sorry.
George actually named that campaign not very risky.
Town authorities have been taken
It's
over,
funny.
Sire.
Your wishes have been fulfilled, my lord.
Look at all the Jordan fans. Look at this. Look at this. Jordan is the man. Yes, all right. Can I get some Jordan love in chat? Look at this. I mean, Jordan, look at this guy. He's knowledgeable. He's happy. And you know what? Now he gets to govern his recently converted. Yeah, he is a good boy. He did make it. That's right. All right, here we go. Jordan, now you get to be your legacy. Oh, he's already governing. Oh, he's governing his hometown. Shoot, do I take him away from his hometown to establish him in his new city? Probably not, huh?
You can put a merchant or diplomat here.
Yeah, we'll give them.
I will squeeze
every last
piece of gold for you.
Jordan's the OG. Everyone needs a Jordan in their life. Well, everyone, on that wonderful note of Jordan winning over Cologne and securing the future for gamers everywhere.
Armies were victorious in battle. We've defended a settlement from hostile
I still
forces.
like my joke.
We
I don't
have
care. It's
received
cheated. I
a
don't care.
diplomatic message.
I think that's going to do her. Let me go ahead and save this. I'm going to save this campaign as Jordan did it. What a good boy. Maybe next time, as early as maybe even next week, we will maybe we just keep on playing this campaign. See if we can take Georgie's mess and turn it into something a little more epic. I'm not sure where we would go next, but if we're liking the adventure of Saxony and Jordan, we can see where it goes. We also, and another great thing is we could even pick this up and play multiplayer again. So maybe we could play and Alex could take on the role of Poland, and we can be super best friends and take over the world together or something. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna be France.
What? Why France? Hold on. Oh, you want to play against me?
Yeah, it will be more fun and dynamic, I think.
Alex is a backstabber. I played these guys many years ago in one of the first multiplayer sessions, and they did all sorts of collusion to make sure that I got stomped out in the very beginning of the very first game I played with the devs. So I don't know if I trust Alex and me play. I would rather be friends, Alex. I would rather be friends.
Okay. I'll go with Poland. Yeah.
But if we can rope Georgie into it, we can put Georgie as France, then we can double team him.
He will not be happy, but well, he's not here to disagree, so it's a deal.
Well, I hope all of you enjoy the stream. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after, but we're going to do another stream really soon here, with possibly even next Thursday. You're going to see us more frequently here in the next few months, and we're going to start playing. Maybe we'll just keep on playing this campaign, or we'll start a thread on the community site. So if you want to participate, community.knightsofhonor.com. We'll start a thread and we'll do a vote between continuing the adventures of Saxony and Jordan the cleric, the good boy, or if we should start a fresh new campaign together and see where it goes from there. We'll keep this thing rolling. And I can't announce a release date yet, but I will tell you this, that announcement is going to be coming very, very soon. So keep an eye on our socials and other channels. I think you're going to be pleased to get some exciting information in the near future. So, I mean, I know that we told you before, we weren't going to announce a release date or do anything until we thought the game was ready, until we thought the game was coming together. We want to make this the best version of Knights of Honor that it can be. I told you also that when you started seeing us playing the game more live, that may mean something. So I'll let you read between the lines. Just tells you I'm not a liar. I keep my word. Stay tuned to our channels and see new stuff coming up. It's been a great stream. Had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. I hope you had fun watching me play and recover this amazing save file. And we'll see where we can take Saxony from there. Alex, thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you had fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun watching you fighting for your wife. And thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Awesome. Everyone, you have a great, safe week. I will thank you for the well wishes on my cough. Hopefully it's gone by next week. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Cheers.